Hi everyone, welcome to Expertage. This is a thought leadership initiative by Coherent Knowledge Solutions, where we host insightful conversation with prominent industry experts. In today's episode, it's going to be a fireside chat where we dive into the critical topic of PPM, portfolio project and portfolio management tools and strategies. Before diving into the discussion, here I introduce our panelists who will help us to navigate the world of PPM today. The two incredible guests are Christoph, Managing Director from Masterplan, is the leading voice in PPM space, and his insights will be more valuable for us. And then Sofia Ali, Associate Director and Principal Analyst in QKS, Coherent Knowledge Solutions, brings a expertise and analyst as an analyst from QKS, offering a unique perspective on the practical application of PPM tools. I'm excited to learn from both of them and share the knowledge with you. So without further ado, let's jump into the discussion. Christopher, if we can start with you. Uh, People want to know about what are the challenges faced by organizations without PPM tool, and what should be the core PPM reality.
Mhm. Uh, Ajay, thank you so much for the question, and thank you for having me on the panel. It's really excited to be here. So let's put it this way. Many people are disappointed when they start with their PPM solution. Why is it? Because they try to achieve too much at once. So what I want to do, the one way I would approach your question is, what is it that an organization wants to achieve and needs to achieve as the next step? Do you have a problem on managing work? Do you have a problem on monitoring projects? Or do you have a problem of creating a portfolio of projects that align with your strategy? So, where does your organization believe they have the largest problem? And that's where they should start. So, today, to answer your question, I will look at two elements of this three-layer pyramid, and that is the portfolio and the project monitoring layer. So what can organizations achieve through PPM when they address those two layers? Well, one, and I think that's true for every organization in the world, visibility. It sounds crazy, yeah, but which projects are actually going on in my company? Sounds so easy, yeah, is very difficult to answer. Yeah. So what are the projects that I have? What is the visibility? And that often means overview, not drill down necessarily. It means what are the things that are going on in my organization? So that's one. Number two, so that's one big benefit you can expect from PPM. A second thing is prioritization of projects. And two, resource allocation. And what I want to argue is it's the same. Those two topics are the same. Where you have your resources allocated, and I mean, yes, money, but I also mean people. When you have your people planned to do specific things, really means what you have prioritized. Yeah. So one is visibility, prioritization, resource allocation, and then, of course, using technology to better allocate and better prioritize.
Great, great to know. So we can conclude for this question. So the challenges faced organizations without using a PPM tool can be limited visibility, resource allocation issues, and difficulty in prioritization and limited strategic alignment, decision making based on data and insights also. Here, I want to add a point on this because as you told three things, I have to give more importance to the second one where PPM2 helps in prioritizing, giving the preference to which project we have to take. A portfolio management tools have played a vital role in helping organization to prefer which project is suitable or effectively used. So by providing a centralized platform, as you told, a centralized
Mhm.
platform will give visibility for the management. And the PPM enables the stakeholders to align the project's selections with the strategic objectives. So that's project should be aligned with the strategic objectives and the goals of the organization. That's very important. As well as we discussed earlier, the visibility of the projects and the stakeholders will have the visibility also. Then there are this tool specialized including evaluation of the project attributes such as ROI, risk risk level, and strategic fit, enabling informed decision making. So with this, and they're ranking the projects based on predetermined criteria, and the most important thing is allocating the scary resources to the projects with high strategic importance and impact. Then the another, I just want to conclude this. Right, the PPM tools act as catalyst for continuous improvement and enabling the organization to learn from the past experience. This include everything: visibility to alignment, everything, refine the strategies, and optimizing the project portfolio with less input and looking for more output. That's the thing. And Sophia, what's your take on this?
I think that you have rightly mentioned that, and even Christoph, before starting a project, we need to prioritize the projects according to the strategic objective of an organization. If we are not prioritizing, we are going into a wrong direction of investing our resources, investing our asset, investing our finance into a wrong place or a wrong direction if we are not prioritizing a project. So, right, yes, prioritizing and having an effective visibility and an overall visibility of the entire project or portfolio within an organization is very important. So, yes, that is right, Ajay and Christoph. Thank you for your inputs also.
Yeah, Sophia, what do you think about this? Is the fine. So we have got the overview. So what do you think about the team work culture? The team want to work in the different ways. Each and every team want to work in different. What is your takeaway on that?
Yes, yes, correct, Ajay. So yes, when we talk about an organization and we talk about various teams and domains within an organization has different hierarchy and structures, right? So some teams are working on strategic level, some are working on tactical level to actually execute the project and the task within a portfolio, right? So when we talk about a PPM tool, how a project and portfolio management tool help team to like align their thoughts or align their objectives and tasks with the organization's strategic decision or strategic mission. PPM tool plays a very crucial role into all this, into this parameter and section, right? So, like how PPM tool helps into aligning a team task and team uh, variables and deliverables with the project is by providing various features within the PPM tool, which consist of collaboration. It is very important to have collaboration between each team members working in various departments to actually achieve the strategic goal of an organization. If the team members are not collaborating, they are disconnected with each other, they won't be understanding the importance of the project and they won't be understanding how this project will be completed and what will be the benefit and the value derived from this project. The first thing is collaboration. So we have seen from our research also that there are platforms that provide uh, built-in integration or maybe direct integration with tools such as Teams or maybe Slack, any collaboration tool, right? So we have seen that into our research as well. The another thing is a customizable workflow. Okay, so when a team start working on any project, they start by waterfall method because they have a direct this framework or the workflow on what they want to work, right? Then if there is any changes into this project or there is any um what we can say change management into this project, they need to shift from waterfall to agile method. They need to shift their small focus area from moving into the shown path to. So my another point or the another feature that a PPM tool provide is customizable workflow within the platform. So it helps team members to start from a waterfall method or from a set workflow to and move toward a agile method if there is any change happening into those projects that is shown to them from their team lead or from the strategic team. So this is how they can move from waterfall to agile, and they can combine these both method into one single project through hybrid approach. So we have seen that PPM tool provide all three approaches when it comes to customizable workflow or how the team want to execute their task. And the next one is again transparency into the entire project and the portfolio that is happening into an organization, as Christoph has mentioned, the overall visibility of an organization. So that is also very important in a PPM tool, and to understand like how the task is going on, how the operation is going on within an organization, through various kind of dashboards, through various kinds of analysis, performance charts, all those things is present in the PPM tool. So I think that these three are the major points where a PPM tool help a team to work in a collaborative, in a strategic decision path decided by an organization. So this is what I think a team can utilize or get benefit from a PPM tool.
Yeah, great. Great, Sophia. I think I also had the same perspective on the collaborative thing. Yeah, because without collaboration, nothing can go forward as a team there, because right now the technologies have changed. They want to work in different methodologies from agile, waterfall, lean, everything. For each industry requires a different methodology to work. So this tool should provide everything. So what's your opinion, Chris?
Yes, that's a very, very good point on the collaboration. Here's perhaps a different thought. I think supporting collaboration on the team level in different execution methodologies is absolutely important and vital. But there's another level of collaboration that we can think of, and it is the collaboration that is required for portfolio level decisions. So when executing work, you have the team members and perhaps a project manager or a product owner or the stakeholders on that project. But for portfolio level decision making, you perhaps need to include different types of actors, because we are talking about management and funding and investment decisions. And how do the people who come up with the project ideas, or the salespeople who bring in the projects, or the team leads who are the resource managers, or that also have to develop their people, they all have different interests, and they need to collaborate on the portfolio level to make these decisions. So there's two levels of collaboration. One is like on the project, or the product, or whatever delivery form you have, and we have a collaboration need on the portfolio level, I think.
Oh, great. So we can take from Christo. Chris is telling about not only an execution side, for making a decision making also we need collaboration from every side. Okay, that's great. Great, Chris. Chris, I just want to make another thing for another question for you. Does PPM platform provide tool centric or a process centric? I just want to know regarding this.
Mhm. Uh-huh. Personally, I'm a man, not a technology man, but a sociology man. So I typically research how people work together in organizations. And that's why I separate two things. One is the information system, that is people exchanging information, and the information technology that supports this information system. And the better the information technology supports the information system, the more it is adopted. Let's just put plain. So what are my thoughts on the information system? Well, in the end, the information system is this people who create data. It sounds super technical, but they create information and make sense of it and make decisions. So the people in this system, they need to have a benefit of participating in the system, otherwise they will not. We often forget this when we introduce technology of any sort. We say, okay, here's technology and go use it. You might be able to make people use it, but sometimes they just don't. So they all need to see a benefit. So why would I plan my project ahead? Why would I report the real status? If my head is chopped off, yeah, I won't report the real status, of course. Yeah. So what is the benefit that I get from this collaborative system? I think that's the most important question we need to ask when introducing any type of technology. And then, of course, through having that collaborative system, that collaborative process, we can start introducing standards and standard cadences of decision making and quality standards and continuous improvement on this. Yeah, but it needs to start with what is the individual person's benefit, why they would participate in the decision or in the system in the first place. So that's the intellectual, sociological information system. And then there's, of course, tooling. And that's just a picture of the information system. So people need to have a benefit from it. It needs to be efficient. It needs to be automated. But in the end, it comes together to create a centralized pool of data that then everybody benefits from. That's sort of, you can't have one without the other. You cannot just say, oh, just a tool or just a process. I think you need to have benefits for all stakeholders and then a good automated and efficient tooling that supports this information system and its flexibility.
Yeah,
Does that make
great.
sense?
Yeah, it's great. It makes lots of sense. Actually, this is the best definition I think I can get because it's more not from more technical side. We get it what people need and want. So if there is a need and want only, then we have to implementing. That would be great. Otherwise, what is the use of implementing it? That's the great thing. Sophie, you want to add? Sorry.
Yeah, so yes, as Christoph has rightly mentioned that one thing cannot work without another. Okay, these both are working together. So once this process mindset and tool mindsets comes together, an organization can again more or the full potential of a PPM tool, right? Without a tool, they cannot we cannot track the process, and without the process, what is the use of those tools, right?
Yeah.
So to have both in one place is more effective for an organization. Correct.
Great team, great. Actually, we have covered a lot of grounds today, from challenges of managing projects without PPM tool to how this PPM tools empower teams to deliver high value. Then thank you, Chris, and thank you, Sophia, for sharing your expertise with us today. It has been incredibly insightful. And thank you guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Expert Age. We hope you gain valuable knowledge from project portfolio management tools and strategies. Remember to subscribe for more insights, discussions like this one. Until next time, this is Ajay Adithyan. Sign off for Expert Age. Thank you.